Trainwreckstv. Trainwreckstv is a streamer who has worked up his path from being the sidekick to Mitch Jones, now working on his own path to become one of the big streamers. Now in this video I will be going on how his personality developed from a young age and is represented in his streams, defending people bullied in high school, being the loser in his school years, having no friends. His only way of relapsing was playing games, where he started by playing games such as Diablo, Diablo 2, and the Halo franchise. After completing college for his biochem and psychology major, where in his blog he used to post about his daily experiences in college. Later on, after graduation, he was aiming to go to law school. But one day, playing League with his good friend No Man's, he stumbled upon Mitch Jones, who thought he had a personality to be a good streamer, putting a halt on law school. Tyler Nicknam decided to pursue his career on streaming. On his earlier days he used to stream the game World of Warcraft, where he used to PvP, living in his parents' house in Arizona, inviting different girls every stream and roasting different people from his Twitch chat using songs which rhymed their Twitch name. He used to play the role as the bad guy on Twitch. Later on, moving in with his friend Bram in LA, where he would use his house and Porsche to flex on random people as his own, which later on he would get exposed for and would accept that he was lying. Trainwreckstv, known as the party guy at BlizzCon. He would chant about fucking Blizzard employees' wives, for which he got banned for a short duration. After his return he brought the line with consent. Later on he hosted one of the biggest parties at BlizzCon, where he got some fame and got his fan base known as the Squad, a loyal following of virgins and incels. Trainwreckstv was known as the douche who kissed Reckles and Mitch Jones' girlfriend at BlizzCon, which ended the friendship with Mitch Jones, and where he eventually slapped Reckles at BlizzCon. Hated on Twitch, he took a break from streaming for a few months. Later on in his return he lost majority of his viewer base due to the hatred from his past mistakes, using various lines to pick up lines to hook up with different female Twitch streamers and roasting different streamers on Twitter represented the character of Trainwreckstv. Trainwreck got bored of WoW and wanted to branch out on variety of different games like League of Legends, Call of Duty and Dota 2. But deep down, Trainwreckstv knew World of Warcraft was his home, where he is known as the guy for doing RPGs. Various different seasons, winning or losing to his arch-rival team ABN. When Overwatch released he met his girlfriend Kayla when she was healing him as Mercy. Eventually when PUBG launched, Trainwreck got hooked up to the game and quit streaming World of Warcraft. Trying to branch out, he patched up his relationship with Mitch Jones, where he eventually got offered by Mitch to come live with him as a life coach. Trainwreck accepted his offer and started his long drive to Texas. Moving to Texas, Trainwreck was a man who learned from his past mistakes, which made him humble. Coaching Mitch on how to become a better human being and streamer, the duo made some of the best IRL content along with some streams with CloakZ.
If it was up to me, you should probably be banned on Twitch, but that's just me.
One day Trainwreckstv decided to do a rant on women and got banned for a few days. After the unban, the one who shall not be named showed up and ruined the relationship between Trainwreckstv and Mitch Jones, which clouded Mitch Jones' judgment, and eventually Mitch started hating Trainwreckstv, which would make them have a fight for hours on or off stream. Fed up of the daily dramas, Trainwreckstv decided to release his side of the story. Being quiet about the situation for months, he decided to not return to his house with Mitch. Trainwreck asked his friend PepeLaugh if he could use his place for some time, being the good friend Nick, as he offered Trainwreckstv his house, doing everyday streams where he started reacting to Reddit and entering into the variety game scene of Twitch. The drama started slowing up and Trainwreck started gaining his own viewer base known as the Ape Gang. One day, playing Fortnite, the legend known as Thank693 started making bets with him and would eventually be his biggest donator till this date. Eventually, with this form of support, Trainwreck's energy was at an all-time high, so he started doing IRL streams, which would turn out to be one of his best streams on his Twitch channel. He eventually started doing cooking streams where he would cooking different dishes with his friends like Asmongold, Greek God X, Andy Milanakis, Bandy, and PepeLaugh, Soda Poppin' and many more. After he moved out of Nick's place, he got his own place and invited Greek God X to stay with him. Greek accepted and the duo did some great streams with Alec Ludford where they caught some fishes and Trainwreckstv got baited to jump in the river by a fake thank you 693. Wanting to do a different thing on Twitch, Trainwreckstv started hosting the Scuffed podcast, which would turn out to be one of the biggest shows on Twitch.
Hey asshole, I hate when you do that, Trex. I hate when you do that too.
As Trainwreckstv tends to delay everything, the podcast got delayed by a certain time point and Trainwreckstv had an argument with Trade Chat for which he eventually got banned for a whole month. Having his loyal fan base, he started doing giveaways where he would host subscriber days, where he would give Steam gift cards to his viewers. Some of Trainwreck's old Twitch chat logs got leaked and a female streamer came out with a false accusation. Since the accusation had no contextual proof, the accusation got dropped. Eventually opening up his own Reddit where his viewers would post memes or hate threads on and off. Playing different games on and off, he got invited to play the Call of Duty Code Red Championship where he placed second place with his god-tier team carrying Trainwreckstv. On the end of 2018, Trainwreckstv decided to launch his own merch for which shipping would cost more than the actual merch. Eventually, with his audience growing, Trainwreckstv started promoting his Red more in.
Guys, by the way, please follow my Reddit. Please. We are literally 42 away from the big number 7,000.
Started doing the weekly Reddit video tournament, which would provide some form of incentive for his audience to start making good quality videos. And the story of Trainwreck does not stop here, there is more to come.
I'm not coked, I don't do coke. I drink coke, I like coke, I don't do coke. Give me that fucking coke. Sorry guys, my coke just got here. This shit's a lifesaver. Wow. You leave the house to get coke? No, my coke dealer comes to me.